Hello everybody, it's Loretail here. I'll redust my sound real quick, it's super loud. In today's episode, we're gonna continue exploring Riften. Finish up some of the buildings we haven't seen yet. I know I gotta go back to the meadery. This was brought to my attention that I entered there last episode, but I completely forgot to actually talk to the NPCs in there, so that's what we're gonna do first.
How fast can you get your hands into
Oh, it's not the meadery. Right. To be read immediately. Alright. Attention employees. Lady Blackbriar. Alright.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
I could, yeah, dob that guy in.
Maven Blackbriar wants me to keep the mead flowing, and that's what I aim to do, despite all these lazy good-for-nothings that work for us. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production of our mead has never been more profitable. And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? Lady Maven could buy or sell anyone in Skyrim. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the one pulling the strings around this city. She's always welcome in Mistveil Keep, and between you and me, I'm pretty sure she even has some pretty influential friends within the Empire. I'd also warn you not to cross her. She employs quite a few troubleshooters to take care of messy problems. Good. Now maybe I can get back to work.
We serve only the best here. Blackbriar mead. May I get one for you? She's an absolute pleasure to work for. In fact, I almost feel guilty accepting pay from her. Why, just this last week, I was commenting to my fellow meadery workers just how lucky we are to be working for such a charitable family. Okay, look. If I'm caught saying anything bad about the meadery or the family, I'm a dead man. I'm the fourth person to work the tasting counter in the last year. The last three are at the bottom of Lake Honrick. Just take my advice, and just get out of Riften as soon as you can. Lady Maven's been developing the secret recipe for Blackbriar mead over the last several decades. She uses a very secret blend of spices, fresh honey from Golden Glow Estate, and specially constructed aging casks to ensure the best flavor. Even when you get to the last sip in your flagon, it'll taste just as good as the first. Damn it. Sorry. I'm not very good at this. Look, just don't say anything to Maven, will you? I've spent weeks trying to get that right, and if she sees how stupid I am, she'll get rid of me. Yeah, fired. Sure, that's what I meant. Take a look.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You need to work on your, Oh, that's cool. I forgot there was a different version. You need to work on your customer skills.
Come back and see us again.
Employee skills as well. Maven's right, though. She will buy. He is right about that. Like, ending up in the bottom of the lake. Alright.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. Oh, he spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn. What can I do for you?
When is it gonna end? You know,
Catchy, isn't it?
We need to find a way
In
out
my
of this.
youth, I
Perhaps
was
not
a
so late.
fisherman. I had a beautiful ship named The brawny prawn. But the years have a way of creeping up on you. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. Seemed only fitting to name it after her. Well, changed it a bit, I suppose. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. Coming to this city was a big mistake. The question is, what isn't wrong with Riften? This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves, and how much coin they can make off the misery of others. Authorities, have you been listening to what I said? They're all dirty, every one of them. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down and pay off the right people. They used to be pretty feared around here. I mean, you'd whisper the name, and it'd send chills down your spine. Now, they're nothing more than ruffians and thugs, trying to pry a few extra coin from honest people. All it would take is a small force of guard to go into the Ratway and flush them out. It's our name for the old sewers that run under the city. It used to be a huge system hundreds of years ago, but it fell into decay, just like the rest of Riften. The guild stocks the place full of thugs that aren't good enough to join, so watch yourself if you venture down there.
I'll be going down there, don't you worry.
Take a look.
And I'll be turning this city upside down. What have we got? You think it's time to get a fishing rod? I don't know about that stuff yet. Oh. Fishing clothes. Does that help with fishing? Oh yeah, you can get fishing maps from the... Healing, Wabajack. Did say I needed a soul gem, but I don't know if those ones are gonna work. I don't want to spend that much money on a grand one. There's... Oh, excuse me. There is a spell somewhere that I need to get. I know, for soul magic. Let's sell those. Yeah, sell that. Sell that too. Yeah, the ruby, the silver ingot. I don't need those on me either. I'll keep the gold. Alright, here you go.
Until next time.
No quest there yet. There'll probably be something involving them later, I think, if I remember. What else? We've done the meadery, we've done the shop. Done that over there. I know we've done the blacksmith.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
Fishing area is done. The vein area is done. I guess the pub. Then we can go to the temple of Mara, then the royal palace. B and Bob.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you, that skill can be bought.
Oh, well, you're a
Why hire a common soldier to protect you when you can have a master of the arcane? If you change your mind, seek me out here.
500 gold.
Why settle for just stabbing your foes when you
Yeah,
can
no.
roast them alive in a gout of arcane fire? Blessings of Mara upon you. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
Why is everyone just standing around?
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting.
Ah, not another amethyst quest. I already need a few for the other Algonian.
I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. 1 for the husband, 1 for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives. They're vermin, garbage. They're exactly what makes this city such a horrible place to live. How appropriate they should live in the Ratway with the rest of the trash. Disgusting, ruined sewers filled with goodness knows what. There's an entrance down by the canal, but I'd highly advise you to stay out of there. It's the Thieves' Guild's territory. 3, in fact. They're my own recipe. Brought them over here from my days as a bartender in Gideon. First is the Velvet Lachance, which is a mixture of blackberry, honey, spiced wine, and a touch of nightshade. Perfectly safe, I assure you. Second, we have the White Gold Tower, which is heavy cream with a layer of blended mead, lavender, and dragon's tongue on top. Last, and only for the bravest of souls, we have the Cliff Racer, which is firebrand wine, Cyrodiilic brandy, Flynn, and Sujama.
I've known Bercy a long time. Even before he
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to
Give
attend
him
to.
1 more week to think about it.
And if he still refuses?
If your allegiance lies...
Thumbscrews on him and hit it.
You're not from around here. Imperial spy, perhaps? They mean to take our history and crush it all in the name of some damn treaty. The soil beneath our feet is steeped in the blood of our ancestors. We've fought for this land, and died for it. I lost my own daughter to the Imperial dogs, and by Talos I'll not lose anyone else. Lilia joined the Stormcloaks many years ago, when the first of the skirmishes broke out across Skyrim. I was
Oh yeah, I heard
so
about your
proud of
daughter
her.
and your wife.
She served as a battle maiden, using her healing arts to help those that fell on the battlefield. Never even
The wife
lifted
is
a
a
blade in her
priestess.
life. It didn't matter. The Imperial soldiers cut her down, killed her like a dog, and left her
Bercy
body
still
to
refuses
rot
to
in the
cooperate.
mud.
What did you want to do?
And that's
known
why
Bercy
I
a long
won't
time,
rest easy
even before he opened
until
the rubbish
every
bin
single
across the shop.
Imperial
Give him
soldier
1 more
joins
week
her,
to think about
and Ulfric sits upon the throne of
it.
Skyrim.
Then put the thumbscrews on him and
Support
hit it.
Ulfric or die trying. There's nothing in between.
Sorry, I'm afraid I can't help you much right now. I'm currently in mourning. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things.
Sorry?
My father was a Stormcloak soldier in his younger days. Now he just walks the streets spewing his hatred and propaganda.
Nope.
My mother is the priestess of Talos, She tends to the shrine and teaches his ways.
Yeah.
I'm just not so sure she's delivering the right message. Don't mistake my political beliefs as a substitute for my family values. They're still my parents, and I love them dearly. I just think they've let my sister's death skew their outlook on Ulfric and what he really brings to the table with this war. I'm not so certain that Ulfric's intentions are as noble as they think. I think Ulfric cares about Ulfric, and the rest is a smokescreen. I'd appreciate if you kept my opinion between us. The last thing I want to do is have my parents lose another child. Yes, actually. I'm partnered with Maven Blackbriar. I put up a chunk of the gold she needed to get the place off the ground. We've been staggeringly successful so far. In fact, I'm almost surprised how quickly she's generated business for us. My name may not be on the label, but some of my blood, sweat, and tears are in every drop. Figuratively, of course. It's been good talking to you.
Okay.
All right, I'll entertain you a bit more. Go on.
I know. I don't need to talk to you.
Come back.
There's nothing like fishing on Lake Onric. You should try it sometime. Only the best in all of Riften. I own Riften Fishery. Started out with a single fishing pole, and now I have an entire building and 2 boats to my name. Not bad for a middle-aged Nord, eh? Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nord thinks I'm wasting my time trying. But I disagree.
Sorry? What was that?
Nothing, Beowulf.
I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. It's worth its weight in gold to me. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver Blood Inn might be interested. If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me.
Yeah.
You'd be paid, of course. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Yes, I suppose someone has to be around here. Have you seen the condition of this sorry excuse for a city? Beggars roam the streets, crime runs rampant, and the threat of wars driving away business. The paltry amount of coin that I place in the charity box at the temple is the least I can do to help.
Then put the thumb screws on him and hit him.
Nivenor is my wife. How I was ever able to meet such a gorgeous creature is one of life's mysteries. We're at odds about my charity. She thinks the people in this town have become lazy and expecting a handout. I tried to include her in my lessons for Maramal over at the Temple of Mara, but she prefers to shop instead. Different strokes, eh? Remember to give at the temple.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Wonderful. Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use.
Might as well buy an amulet while we're here too.
Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You will find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. May you return to her benevolence in safety.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway. I was trained by some of the finest warriors in all Skyrim to wield a blade as if it was an extension of my own arm.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason. What in the name of oblivion do you want? Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me and I pay a visit to the Thieves' Guild. Make me angry and I contact the Dark Brotherhood. You do well to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation. Out of my way.
My mother spares no expense where I'm concerned. I'm heir to the family fortune.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Ah, you're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften.
Okay.
You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
We'll pay the bounty for that when we're in
Once
the guild.
I'm in charge, I have bigger aspirations than just Skyrim. I plan to bring
If you've
Blackbriar
got the
meat
coin,
all
you're
of
welcome
Tamriel.
here. Otherwise, hit the road. Mjol the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she settled down in Riften.
Yeah, I know
I
that.
hear it all ended when she lost her enchanted blade. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Blackbriar family moved in. Now the meadery is the biggest game in town. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering it down just to make ends meet. If it's true that the dragons have returned, what will it mean for all of us? Is this how it all ends? If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising price... Here, take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Okay.
Sibby Blackbriar is furious that his ex-lover tried to murder him. He's leaving no stone unturned searching for her. Head north to Winterhold. There's a college there. They teach magic. Most Nords don't care for them. Else you could go see the Jarl's wizard. Might be able to help you. The city guard has been tearing Riften apart looking for the source of our skooma problem. I'd hate to be in their shoes if they get discovered. Come back and see us again.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Okay.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
Victor CV. Kill bandit leader. To say a drinking contest.
A few drinks, a few laughs, and a contest. What could be better?
Drinking contest, you don't stand a chance.
Ha! We'll see about that. This is a special brew. Very strong stuff. Let's get started.
Uh-oh.
I'll start round one. Down the hatch. Your turn.
This was a bad idea. Here we go.
One down, my friend. One down. And another one for me. And how about you? So says you. I think I've hit my limit on these things. Tell you what, one more and you win the contest. Wow, you've really done it. The staff is yours. You know, you're a fun person to drink with. I know this great little place where the wine flows like water. We should head there. Hey, you don't look so good.
Wake up. That's right. It's time to wake up, you drunken blasphemer.
Oh no, I'm in markup now. What have I done?
Of course. You don't remember getting here. I'm guessing you also don't remember coming in here and blathering incoherently about marriage or a goat. Which means you don't remember losing your temper and throwing trash all over the temple. Oh, I'd love to help you figure it out. But I'm so busy cleaning up the mess you made of our temple. Now, if you were to help tidy up and perhaps apologize afterwards, I might be able to help you.
Oh, I guess we're here now. I kind of don't want to be here. Is it going to put me back at the autosave? Yeah. That's fine. We'll quickly clean up.
I suppose that'll do. DeBella teaches us forgiveness, after all. Even for a drunk like you.
Oi.
You were ranting when you got here, but most of it was slurred. You did say something about Rorikstead. Maybe you should take a look there. I'm sorry. The Temple of DeBella is closed. You can receive your blessing if you wish, but the other sisters are in seclusion. A heathen. Lovely. Oh, don't put on that angry look. I'm just teasing you. DeBella is the divine of beauty. She is a patron deity to artists and bards and those who seek life's simple pleasures. The temple offers her blessings to pilgrims, and instruction in enjoying all life has to offer. Well, you are lovely to look at, and there's so many things I could teach you, but I'm afraid the temple isn't taking in new students. The sisters are communing with DeBella. They can't be disturbed. You'll have to come back another time. What can I do for you? DeBella's blessing to you. Need something? Be careful not to fall on your way out. Yes? Until next time.
Okay, instead of, oh, I guess we are in Riften Hall. How do we get out? No, that takes us to Markov. I don't want to be in Markov right now. I guess we have to go outside. No choice. Alright, we haven't discovered the place yet. Alright, let's go back to Riften. I don't want anything to trigger and mark up until we're ready to go there, so. Oh, wait, no. My follower. Oh, she's gone back home. Shoot. We'll have to go back to Dialogue Tower.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
We're not doing that right now. We're at 30 minutes. Let's go back to the bean bob. I think we don't have much left in you to do.
Yeah? What's your problem?
Oh, that's all finished, I guess. That's fine. Why did I accept that drinking contest? I didn't want to go to markup just yet. Oh well. Alright, let's go to the temple. I don't think there's much to explore in here, but...
Yes? This temple is dedicated to Mara, and the light of love she shines on us all. I'm only a humble acolyte, though. If you wish to avail yourself of Mara's blessing, you should speak with Denya Balu or Maramo.
All right, then.
Lady Mara, we are devoted to the goddess Mara, who gave mortals the gift of love, that they might have a hint of eternity. Her blessings are many. To love is to know the true nature of the gods. Not all can hear the broad echoes of deepest dawn. To receive the touch of Mara, you must first act as her hands in the world. Explore the facets of the infinite jewel. Are you prepared, then, to help bring the light across this land? The dawn surely opens upon you, child. You must bear its light that all may see. Mara has reflected an image to me. At the foot of the throat and the young woman, almost a girl. Her fickle love must resolve itself. The village of Iverstead. The woman, Fastred. This is the prayer heard by the goddess and relayed to her servants. Return when she has seen her path. I will entreat Mara on your behalf.
Okay, Book of Love. Sorry, the ceremony. And that's, yep. Well, that's that done. So, the temple is done. I guess the royal palace now.
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Being to the orphanage. Yeah, the royal palace now, I guess. No one's here. Alright, let's just wait till morning. Alright. Now everybody's here. Let them get in their places. Let people come down wherever they're coming
Harald,
from.
I have need of you.
Yes, Mother. What is it?
This situation with the sewers.
Go fiddling with any locks around
I hear
here.
people have entered
You're going
this
to have a
place
real
and have
problem.
gone missing. Do you know of this?
Yes, I've heard such things. Anuriel assures me they're just fabrications, and there's nothing down there save a few stray skeever.
As
Well,
Jarl
make sure we
Lela's
keep the
houseguard,
patrols out
I would
night
ask that you
and
maintain
day,
a
just to
respectable
be
distance
certain.
from her at all times.
Unmid, my sweet. Are we still meeting later for combat training?
Of course. Your training isn't complete yet.
I'll look forward to it then.
Unmid, I wish to travel about the city. Prepare an escort, please.
Begging your pardon, my lady, but I strongly recommend against it.
Anuriel seems to think that seeing me on the streets might bolster the city's morale.
Milady, there could be agents of the Empire looking for an opportunity like that to have you killed. Are you willing to take that risk?
No, of course, you're right, Unmid. I'll stay here for now.
Did you have some sort of official business here?
Yes, my lady?
It's been brought to my attention that the poison, known as skooma, may be present in our city. What do you know of this?
I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability to rule.
Excellent. Then there'll be no need to devote any resources to stopping it. Thank you, Anuriel. That will be all.
Ulfric's a bloody hero. I don't think there's a worthy Nord alive who dare argue the point. He's taking the Empire to task and making them answer for their crimes. I don't think I'll be content until Ulfric sits upon the throne of Skyrim with the ashes of the Concordat at his feet. Indeed, there have been multiple attempts on the Jarl's life. We're not certain if it's the Dark Brotherhood or simply Imperial sympathizers. We've also had run-ins with spies attempting to probe our security for weaknesses. I work with the city guard to make certain they fail. At the end of the day, I'm the last line of defense for the Jarl. I will not allow her to fall. Liars and bastards, every one of them. I'd have their heads on a pike if it wasn't for the war effort. All I need is a dozen men, and we could march into the Ratway and burn them out like rodents. Stormcloaks won't have it, though. Too busy keeping the Imperial forces at bay. Everyone knows the Thieves Guild uses the old sewer system beneath Riften as their hideout. I'd go down there myself, but that would leave Jarl Layla unprotected. I'm keeping my eye on you.
Welcome to Mistvale Keep. I'm Jarl Layla's steward, Anuriel. As steward, I serve as an intermediary between the Jarl and her subjects. I also handle the less important and day-to-day policies that affect daily life in Riften. Lately, I've had my hands full suppressing these ridiculous accusations of corruption in the Keep. I'd hardly call them a guild. More like unorganized rabble. In fact, I wouldn't say they were a threat at all. No, our resources should be spent on preparations for invasion. There are those that believe the Jarl does nothing for this city, that it's corrupt and run by the Blackbriar family. I can assure you that this is entirely false. We are fully in control of everything. You're welcome in Riften, as long as you continue to obey our laws.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. What can I do for you? While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our coffers were deeper, I could protect them as they were my own family. With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat. Many have died taking up arms for this cause. I fear that the land will be stained with blood for years to come. Surely you're aware of the Great War between the Imperials and the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat was signed. It was supposedly a treaty aimed at establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos. To the Stormcloaks, this was viewed as the moment when the Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
You don't trust me.
I trust you. I'm just concerned about her safety, that's all. Don't be angry with me.
I'm not angry with you. Tell you what, lover. Meet me in my chambers later and we can discuss the situation in private.
Oh my, what is going on in this keep?
We're all eager to see them brought to justice. Maven Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately. As one of our city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration. Sadly, they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
I can assure you right now, Maven does not care
journey
about
to
you. She wants to take the rule of the city.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
But of course, tell her she'll have it. Maven is one of the few people I can trust.
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing.
Yes,
well,
my lady.
allow me to explain.
We'll pass the good news on to her.
My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
I don't know what fascinating to go on.
Aha! So, you're a student of theoretical applied harmonics. Putting aside Ralston's constant of universal inversion for a moment, how would you approach the problem? Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, or allow it to generate its own field?
Seven. Using calipers. You totally lost.
But of course,
Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
Milady, there could be agents of the Empire looking for an opportunity like that to have you killed. Are you willing to take that risk?
No, of course.
Are you completely insane?
I'll stay here.
Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable.
It's been brought to my
now all I
attention that the
need.
poison known
Wait.
as skooma
What were
may
we
be
talking
present
about?
in our city. What do you know of this?
I believe it to be a falsehood. Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No.
Excellent.
Maybe a familiar.
No need to devote any
No,
resources
too
to
messy.
stopping it. Thank you.
Well, at any rate,
That will be
organization
all.
is not my strong suit. Not at all. I
Anuriel,
need as
would
much
you
help
please
as I
stop
can
declaring
get.
that the city is safe for the
In
Jarl to roam?
fact, if
You
you
and I
could
both
retrieve
know
a few
that
things
isn't
for
true.
me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
You know that, too.
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things
I'm
away.
just concerned about her safety, that's all.
What I
Don't
need
be
is
angry
my
with me.
Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here?
Always
Oh,
a pleasure
right.
to see
You need to know where they
What can I
are.
help you with
That
today?
would help.
Thank you, Lila. I wanted to discuss the protection of my shipments.
Let's
I'm
see.
certain you're aware of the loss
Last time I
sustained
used the
fortnight ago.
Dwemer's spoon was at my dear
Yes,
friend
indeed.
Bodhi's
The entire
house in
caravan
Iverstead.
shipment of your mead taken by
Fellstar
Imperial
Farm,
soldiers.
I believe it's called.
What of it?
Well, I'm
The
also
orichalcum
certain you're
ingot
aware
should
that our
still be
own
at
city
Winterhold at the
guard
Frozen
failed to
Hearth Inn.
provide the protection
I don't know
required to
why I
ensure
didn't just
safe
take it with
passage of
me.
the shipment.
Indeed,
And
we
last
lost
is the
3
soul
soldiers in
gem.
that attack.
I left
A
that
sad
one
day
in
for
Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop.
To be brief,
It
I
was a
need
good
compensation
trade,
for the
too.
lost shipment.
Oh, well.
Since Riften was responsible for it, Riften should pay for it.
Winterhold. You want the
I
college
have
there.
payments to make, you
They
realize.
teach
If
quite a
I
bit.
can't make them, I'll Blackbriar Mead.
I have to
We
remember.
Don't have enough to...
Ward first,
Lila.
then summon.
Riften is my home, but if my meadery can't be safe here, I'll just move it elsewhere.
Welcome to Mistvale
No,
Keep.
that won't be necessary.
I'm Jarl Layla's
No,
steward.
come to gloat, have we?
compensation for your
To-
loss.
Because I did something not a soul in this blood-stained house of war has the backbone to do. Dared to speak my mind. I dared speak of the Empire and the lies that have been spread by Ulfric, the leader of the Stormcloaks. Now my mother's stripped me of my heritage and incarcerated me here like a common criminal, and my brother has all but disowned me. Be wary what you say around here, friend. You'll find not all take kindly to insurrection.
How dare
Ulfric only cares about one thing. Ulfric. He's ordained himself the future High King of Skyrim, and steps on anyone that gets in his way. He's begun a rebellion against those that wish to eradicate the worship of Talos, and uses it as his rallying cry. His cause may be true, but the man is a lie. All he holds in his heart is lust for the throne.
I've been looking.
All right, then.
I'm convinced Sarahland truly believes what he is saying.
Very well. Keep at it. You may go.
I presume you're bothering me for a good reason.
Anuriel, a word, please.
Yes, my lady?
It's been brought to my attention.
Ooh, wait a second.
What in the name of oblivion do you want?
I could turn on that guy.
I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence in your ability
Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche?
Then there'll be no
Well,
need to
Sibby is
devote
in
any
jail,
resources
and
to stopping
Latruche is
it.
certainly welcome
Thank
to
you,
try.
Anuriel.
My
That
hired
will be
help
all.
is more than a match for him. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis. Out of my way.
Ooh. Alright, well, now that we ratted on him and cleaned all that out, we could probably end the episode here and we'll pick up another one later. Ooh, this has been Loretail. Sorry, didn't burp then. This has been Loretail. I hope you all enjoyed this bit of a chaotic episode. We didn't really get much progress done, but that's fine because we've got all these quests now. All these quests. I think up to here. Plus, where is it? No. Up to here that we got to do that involve Riften now. So, yeah, we'll probably do some of them gradually as we go along in this series. There's no rush, but I want to do things that are local first. And I think we'll probably start with, not that, we'll probably start with this one, this one, I think, no, that takes us to Solitude, never mind. Yeah, we'll do Promises to Keep. I think that's relatively local. Maybe the fishing. None of the thief stuff yet. But we've got some of these to clear out. Kill the bandit leader. Yeah. Plenty of stuff to do for next episode. I think we'll just go along with it and knock it down one by one, but and then we'll eventually move to the Thieves Guild. But the Thieves Guild will probably be, I don't know, over the weekend sometime. But we got to clear out all the other quests that we got so far. Because Riften is a big city, like I said in the previous episode. Just got so much to do. But yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. It's been Loretail. Bye.